I'm Gnosis. Welcome to your daily tarot reading for the 11th of February 2021. Six of Swords, Five of Cups, Four of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Three of Swords. In your reading today, all of the cards are minor arcana. So your first card in your current situation is the Six of Swords. I think of the Six of Swords as being the card of intellectual readjustment, a card of salvaging certain beliefs, certain perceptions about ourselves, others, or the world, a card about loss and trying to maintain that slither of what might be left. And in your second position, your consciousness, you have the Five of Cups. There are cards in the minor arcana that deal with loss, but the Five of Cups tends to be about feeling perturbed over something that isn't necessarily worth being perturbed over. It's a card of emotional immaturity. It's a card of dissatisfaction. Strangely enough, you have the Four of Swords in your unconscious. Now, whenever I see the Four of Swords in a spread, I think of it as being a positive card. I think of it as a card representing meditation, relaxation, a break, a card of examining our priorities and possibilities. That this would be something that you would be fearful of or anxious about is interesting, because as I say, in your consciousness, you have a situation where you are upset about something that isn't worth making a fuss over. 3 cups are spilt, yet 2 remain. You're not totally spent. There still is emotional meaning in your life. But what is represented by the Six of Swords here? What is it that you're desperately trying to salvage? What is it you're desperately trying to maintain? I think in some contexts, the Four of Swords here can represent the constipated holding on of an idea, refusing to let go. This would definitely be borne out by the Six of Swords in this reading. In your fourth position, in your near future, you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands always reminds me of the Victory card from the Major Arcana. But whereas with the Victory card, we are talking about triumph, achieving our goals, the Six of Wands is an illusory triumph and not reflected by our actual circumstances. There's certainly a lot of self-deception and delusion going on in this spread, and this is caused by the holding on to an idea that no longer profits us and keeps us in an infantile state emotionally. Three of Swords representing heartbreak, representing disillusionment. I think by the time we get to the end of this reading, it's quite clear that we're wasting our time holding on to these old ideas, these old ways of trying to have control over our lives. Perhaps we don't really know who we are. Perhaps we're not quite sure what makes us happy in the long term. Part of growth as a person is being able to recognize when things don't benefit us and having the courage to be able to recognize that and make a change. As seen by the Six of Wands here, we carry this pretense on for as long as we possibly can before something makes it clear this is an untenable situation. We need emotional maturity is called for here. But how we grow out of this infantile phase where we're feeling sorry for ourselves and being idealistic really is up to you. This can't happen if we're positively refusing to be introspective in a way that's practical. So that's your daily tarot reading for the 11th of February 2021. I'm Gnosis. Please join me for more tarot readings.